Happy 25th anniversary, 1620 The Zone. This is Dave Tepper, honored to have been the program director there from 2015 through about 2018, almost about 4 years. I was tasked to take over for the legendary Neil Nelkin, who deserves really all the credit for all the successes and successes to come at that station for building that brand. But I've been invited here to talk about some of my favorite memories, which I'm honored to have been asked to do. So I've got my top five uh, best memories of my years at 1620 The Zone. I think number one would be my very first meeting with Damon Benning. You know, I'm a Southern California guy. That's where I grew up. And then I moved out to Austin, Texas, Houston, Texas, and I moved from Houston out there to Omaha to take that job there to work at 1620 and meeting with Damon Benning for the first time. And he says to me, "What the hell are you doing out here?" And I said, I parts of me wonder the same, but my soul told me this is where I'm supposed to be. I came out, I visited. The city certainly won me over, but what really did it was this lineup at 1620. I did go out there to learn how to run network sports for the College World Series with you guys, which is also a big memory of mine. But that wasn't going to be enough. Um, I needed to see what the station was, and man, when I turned on that radio station and that lineup that I inherited thanks to Neil, I said, "This is a great group. It's a great group doing some great things." I think I've learned a few things that can maybe help me better, and I'm certain that you guys can make me better. And let's see what we can do here. But I believe I'm supposed to be here for a reason. And he said, "All right, let's see what we can do." And we did. And speaking of that College World Series, I sure did love that. I'd be lying to say that wasn't a big reason I got out there. What a great experience. I wouldn't be here in Denver, Colorado, doing what I'm doing now for the Broncos, Rockies, what I did with the Nuggets and Avalanche, if it wasn't for that time there for Westwood One and how we all got to come together and run that thing. And I never took that for granted. I still miss it. I still listen to it when it comes around every year, and I loved the LSU fans whenever they'd be out there. I didn't know that, and living in the South for all those years, it was cool to get down there and see how many LSU people would come out. And regardless if they were in or not, they would come, spend their money, and be as hospitable as possible. And how the city embraced them was terrific. Number three, man, this is certainly a favorite of mine. Nick Baugh. I remember when he had his tumor that he got in his chest, and he wasn't sure where that was going to go. And I remember talking to him in December, and he was understandably scared, and I was scared for him. And he wasn't sure how to handle it on the air. He had to take a leave of absence, and he wasn't sure if he should bring it up or not. And I said, "It's your story to tell, but if you have any feeling that you should do it, do it. I mean, the audience will connect with that. I think it could be really good for you, feel good for you, but entirely your call." And that show he did before he took that leave was incredible. Just a heartwarming truth, emotional, and so happy for him coming back and doing what he's doing, seeing the lovely family that he's built. But boy, that moment to be a part of that journey with him and Matt Verzel coming in and Verz holding stuff down for him for all those months was absolutely awesome. Nebraska football, that absolutely is one of my favorite things I got to do out there. I still watch Husker football and root for it. And man, when Scott Frost came home, I got to be there for that ramp up and just the hype, even though it completely was a disaster. What a cool story that was to be able to follow and to be a part of that. That was one of the last things I got to do before moving to Denver. And man, last but not least, we won, man. We won the hell out of things out there. That lineup, man. Damon and Gary and Nick, John and Josh. You know, I inherited some really good things. There were some places that could improve, and we did. We absolutely did. I know we had some record-breaking ratings, and what an honor that was to be a part of it. Truly the very best lineup still to this day that I've ever been a part of. And those wins are something I'll never forget. Same with that team. Same with my years out there with y'all. So we'll always have love for Omaha and 1620 The Zone. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. And congratulations, happy anniversary, 1620 The Zone.